Hello and good morning. Today we're going to learn how to read the clack gauges that are on top of each tank in farm A and in farm B. First of all, we're going to try to understand what each hand reads. So now that we have the opportunity to have one of these close, it's better to read what each one reads. So the small hand reads feet and the larger hand reads inches. So in order for us to know how much fuel is on each tank, we gotta read this every day at the end of the shift to do the closing. Also, in order for us to know if we can put a low, we also gotta read it. So let's get to it. So right over here, the little hand is at night, almost at night, but it's not quite at night. We had to wait for the long needle or the larger needle to get to that position in order for us to read 9. But 9 what? It's not 9 o'clock because we're not reading times. It'll be 9 feet. So if the needle moves a little bit to this first dot, it's going to be 9 feet 0.5 inches or half an inch. If the needle moves to the number 1, it's going to be 9 feet 1 inch. The needle moves right around here, it's going to be 9 feet 1 inch and a half. If it moves to here, it'll be 9 feet 2 inches. And if I put it here, it's going to be 9 feet 2 inches and a half, and so on. So I'm going to put on the screen a picture that I just took from Farm A so we can get a better understanding on how to convert the feet into inches and then the inches to gallons. So after taking a look at that little picture, we're going to be using how much is on tank 1 in farm A. So I was reading 3 feet and 6 inches and a half. So in order for me to know how much fuel is in tank 1, first of all, I need to convert feet into inches. How I do that? I will put 3 and I'm going to multiply it by 12. Why? Because in 1 foot is 12 inches. So you can do it by hand, or you can use your calculator. Let's see. So 3 times 12 equals 36. So okay, now that you had 36 inches, all you gotta do is add 6.5 to 36 plus 6.5, and that gives you 42.5. So now we know that in farm A, tank 1 is 42.5 inches. So after you know how many inches are on that tank, you gotta come to this chart that we have over here. First line is reading the inches, and then the right is telling you the gallons. So we are looking for 42 and a half. So we keep on going. Nothing. Here's the 20s. Nothing. But if we look right around here, we find 42 and a half. That means the 42 and a half is 5,180 gallons. We don't use the decimal point unless there is more than 50. You can round it up to the lower number or to the upper number. So in this case, we're going to use 5,180. So I'm going to write down 5,180. And that's how much fuel we got on tank 1 and farm 8. So after knowing how much fuel we got on this tank, on the side note, this chart is only for the tanks here on farm 8. Note that each tank on each or in every farms are different. So we have a different chart for farm B. Remember, farm B holds a lot more fuel than farm A. So if I would have made this conversion on farm B reading, I will get 9,912 gallons. But because I did not took that reading from farm B, I didn't use this sheet. I used this one. So make sure you know where you're getting the readings from and which sheet are you using. Farm A is always here. Farm B is usually on a clipboard on the side. Well, thank you and stay tuned because I'm gonna be making a little bit more videos. It's coming next on how to do a millipore test. I'm gonna make a video on how to read the IP gravity on a jet fuel, and hopefully I'll do one on how to take a load. Thank you guys, and any suggestion, please put it on the comment below or give me a call.